Charles Mata.
I'm Kevin Ruiz.
My question for you is oral comm helpful in what?
I believe that oral comm is helpful and that in terms of the way that oral comm is helpful, I don't know. When you learn oral comm, it may not seem like an important thing, but when you get to study it more and more, you uh, come across situations in your daily life where it actually is applicable and that actually helps because for some reason you don't know.
Charles Mata.
I'm Kevin Ruiz.
My question for you is oral comm helpful in what?
I believe that oral comm is helpful and that in terms of the way that oral comm is helpful, I don't know. When you learn oral comm, it may not seem like an important thing, but when you get to study it more and more, you come across situations in your daily life where it actually is applicable and that actually helps because for some reason you don't know. That's pretty much the entire thing. I mean, oral comm also helps you to speak better English, understand what the meaning of the words that you're saying in a much deeper way, and it also helps you to communicate with others not just by verbal language, but also through sign language and usage of technology such as phones. You can just type it in or write things down. So yeah, that's it.
Stop discrimination to people speaking English.
I think that we cannot stop discrimination. It happens every day. What I can do is that show them that speaking in English isn't really a bad thing, and we have this habit as a Filipino that when you speak in English or other language other than Tagalog, you are called maarte or a picky person. So I think that it's better that we just give awareness and advocate people that speaking in English, even though our native language is Tagalog, that it's really not that bad to learn and explore other languages in the world.
How can you help others speak English?
If I will help others to speak English, I would like to teach them the basics, like talking to them in English every time, so each day they will enhance their knowledge to speak English.
How can you promote oral comm?
Okay, how can I promote oral communication? So as a teacher, I think I can promote it by sharing positive insights and information to my students. I make sure that all of the things that I'm going to communicate with them has what we call accuracy and doesn't have any thought that makes them a negative person or false statement that makes them wondering if it's correct or not. Oral communication, and I'm gonna think of different ways on how can you gonna communicate with them, not just only having a monotonous voice, but also thinking of say and gonna relay on them through the speaking to them during lectures or having advices, sharing my ideas in daily life.
How can you promote it in school?
Okay, just like what I said, since we're in school setting, we must promote positive thinking about oral communication, no saying of foul language to one another. My concern as a teacher, some of the students are saying those kind of words that hurts other people, and for as a teacher, I can what we call monitor my students in practicing those activities. And for me, as a teacher naman, maybe I can develop how can I speak to them and relate to what they're doing so that oral communication will be effectively to them, and not only by speaking fluent English, but what we call thinking about the words that we're gonna share to them and make sure they learn about it and not student to be impressed on what accent that I'm gonna show to them, but the ideas that they're gonna have at the end of the conversation that we have in the class.
How about in your house?
Okay, at home, as we all know, at home, this is the most place that we spend most of our time. We rest there. This is the place where we can find our loved ones, our families, our siblings, our mom and dad. So I guess showing respect to them, asking them what happening on that day, what are the things that made their day positively, and avoid negative thoughts. At the end of the day, I can practice oral communication at home by giving them positive feedback and appreciating them in their life as a family at